Hola mi gente, bienvenidos aquí al live streaming. Hola Pilar, desde Múnich, saludos allá a Vancouver. Hallo Betsy, servus. ¿Se escucha bien? Listo, perfecto. Bueno, nada, en estos primeros minutos me voy a entonces a preparar aquí una birrita. También. So I think I'm gonna switch to English because I think we're gonna have an international audience tonight, this evening. So hi, I'm Daloa. I am running this project called Tulips and Dragons, Tulipanes y Dragones in Spanish. I'll try to conduct this live streaming in English. I'll probably switch to Spanish here and there. Songs are in Spanish, or mostly in Spanish, so deal with it. And while I'm here, in these first minutes while we wait for other people to join, I have here a bit of a beer, local beer. It's called an Isar Weisse. Isar is the name of the river in the city of Munich, which is where I live. So a little bit of drinks so that you can join me. Welcome everybody who's joining right now. Oh, this is... Please don't pour beer right before a concert. I don't think I'm in the best mental and physical state to handle pouring beer, but it's okay. So, yes, hello, welcome everybody. So there are some people from my family, some people from my previous classmates, fellow musicians, friends from Munich, friends from Venezuela, from Maracaibo. So, yeah. Welcome everybody. So as I said before, I'm going to be conducting this in English. I hope that's okay for everybody. So, in this set of live streams that we've organized, we're 4 artists. Yesterday we had Neil on the account Impossible Leap, and he's a fellow artist and friend who is now living in Chile. And from there he played some songs from his previous projects, and also current projects in Chile, and also some covers. Then today it's me, Tulips and Dragons, Tulipanes y Dragones. My name is Aloha. Welcome everybody. And then next week we're gonna have 2 more artists. On Saturday we're gonna have Rige Viejo. He's Alejandro Delgado. He used to be in charge of a project called Crecí en Veritas in Maracaibo, and now has another project called Rige Viejo. So he's gonna be playing some songs from that. And to close this set, we're gonna have Senanga Kuti on Sunday, next Sunday. She's a fellow friend of mine, also artist, academic, and we're really happy and excited to have her on board. So yes, long live to pop punk, that is true. Today I have some songs from my current project, Tulips and Dragons, and maybe a couple of surprises around. I'm wearing my Simón Bolívar t-shirt. That's not exactly on purpose, because today is we're supposed to be celebrating Venezuela's Independence Day. To be honest, I don't celebrate that because I think we won't be able to have true independence until we get out of this dictatorship regime under which Venezuela is. No vamos a poder tener libertad e independencia verdadera hasta no tener elecciones libres. And another very important movement that we want to support with this set of concerts, online concerts, is the Black Lives Matter movement. So recently there's been an uprising of the Black Lives Matter movement. It is something that has been there for centuries, so it's nothing new, but there's like a new uprising of the whole movement. So the idea is just to be a little bit more conscious about structural biases in our society. In this case, structural racism. We are all part of it, and also victims of it. And I think what's most important, like how to deal with these structural biases, is to be aware of them. And to be aware of them, we have to educate ourselves. And it doesn't matter if you're Black or not. I think we're all in this. We're all responsible to do this. So please read books by Black artists, writers. Watch movies by Black directors. And support your foundations or NGOs of choice that are doing something for Black Lives Matter, either with your time or with your money. Yes, send some beer. I wish I could do that. I think it's been enough of an introduction. So, just to start, Prost. I have here an Isa Weisse. So it's a Weissbier, a beer made out of wheat. What in French you would call a blanche, une blanche. But this one is like a special edition. Tastes a little bit like an IPA, an Indian Pale Ale, but it's not an ale. It's a true beer. So as I said before, I'm gonna be playing some songs from my current project, Tulips and Dragons, and also some songs from previous projects. I wrote most of these songs while I was still in high school. So yeah, and most of the songs are in Spanish, so deal with it. Yeah. And then we start then. Yeah, let's start already. So the first song is kind of an intro, and it comes from the actual name of the band. It's actually the other way around. The name of the band comes from this song, which in turn comes from a story from high school. Turns out that one of our classmates, Maria Angel Contreras, she used to like dragonflies because, I mean, they're cool, right? Who doesn't like dragonflies? And then this dragonfly idea mixed up with dragons themselves, and she liked dragons and she liked tulips. So she started just like randomly talking and drawing and, just leaving the whole tulips and dragons idea. And then another of our classmates, Sabrina Pons, who is actually right now here, present. Hi, Sabri. She just didn't really, I think she just didn't really get the whole, like, what's the connection in between tulips and dragons or whatever. So for her, it was as without a sense, as nonsense as saying, like, plastic film wrapping paper and marbles. So it just became a thing. In Spanish, we would say, Tulipanes y Dragones, papel en boplas y metras. And that phrase kind of inspired me for this first song. It's an intro song, and then I'm gonna just continue with a couple of songs from the newest album, which is also on all music platforms. Tulipanes y dragones, papel en boplas y metras, tulipanes y dragones. Mi alma cae como un cristal se quiebra, porque no estás aquí. Tu presencia ya no lo arregla, no soy lo que antes fui. Quisiera enamorarme una vez más de ti, pero no sé cómo hacerlo. Quisiera olvidarte, no saber más de ti, que ya no puedo hacerlo. Tus ojos me miran y preguntan qué ocurre. imagen se borra. Porque en mi cabeza tu imagen se borra y la realidad no es lo que pensé que era. Tus ojos me miran y preguntan qué ocurrió. Lo siento, no puedo explicar qué sucedió. Tus ojos me miran y preguntan qué ocurrió. Lo siento, no puedo explicar qué sucedió. Y todas esas noches sin dormir, pensando en si tú también estás pensando en mí. Y todas esas noches sin dormir, las cambio sin pensarlo porque lo haces junto a mí. Ahora tus ojos me miran y preguntan qué ocurrió. Lo siento, no puedo explicar qué sucedió. Y todas esas noches sin dormir, pensando en si tú también estás pensando en mí. Y todas esas noches sin dormir, las cambio sin pensarlo porque tú estés junto a mí. Ahora see my friends grow up so fast, and I don't know if I will last forever. I just do not want to wait till my life is over to tell you how I feel. I still don't know what to do. My thoughts are mixed up in my head. I hate this. I just cannot sleep one night. Oh my God, I feel so sad. I don't know what to do. Hurts so bad, it feels so wrong. When I call you and I hear your voice on the telephone, and you ask me how I am, it hurts so bad, it feels so wrong. When you ring my bell or knock my door, I don't want to open, even though I know it's you. Even though I know it's you, I can't explain the pain I feel. Sometimes I just think it's fear of losing you, but I know eventually I'll have to deal with the fact that I'm not with you. See my friends grow up so fast, and I don't know if I will last forever. I just want you back again, but I know what I just said. To get over you, it hurts so bad, it So those were 3 songs. The intro is called Tulipanes y Dragones. Ganz einfach. Then the second song was La Fijación del primer y último momento. And the third one is I Know It's You. These latest 2 are available on the record that you can find on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, whatever, Bandcamp, whatever. Yes, I'm happy you guys liked it. Good. So again, welcome everybody who has joined while I was playing. I hope you guys have enjoyed whatever it is that you've heard so far. I am Daloa. I am conducting this project called Tulips and Dragons, Tulipanes y Dragones. My native tongue is Spanish, but because we have an international audience tonight, I've decided to conduct this in English. I hope that most of you can follow. However, songs are mostly in Spanish, as you've probably noticed already. So yeah. During this set of concerts that we prepared on Instagram Live, we have 4 artists. So yesterday we had Neil. He played from Chile with some songs from current and past projects that he had also in Venezuela. Then tonight is me. Hi. Next week we have Rige Viejo, a project by Alejandro Delgado. That's on Saturday. And on Sunday we're going to close with Senanga Kuti, a fellow friend and artist from originally from South Africa. We met here in Munich. So yeah. You can check some of us on social media platforms, music, etc. So another important thing during this set of live streams that we've prepared is that we want to support the Black Lives Matter movement. So yes, Black Lives Matter. Go to your local protest to support the movement. Also, read books by Black writers and watch movies by Black directors. Even better if they're female. Don't go only with the characters being Black. I think we really need to have a more representativeness in the ideas and the minds of creators, Black creators. Also support your NGO or foundation of choice doing something for the Black Lives Matter movement, either by donating a bit of your time or your money. And yeah, and let's just get all together to fight structural racism and other types of structural biases that exist in our society. So it is not enough just to be non-racist. We have to be anti-racist. We have to call it out whenever we see some sort of a racist behavior or an injustice because of racism, and especially with Black people and people of color, but also with any other type of ethnicity. So yeah, good. I think we're good on time. So in the beginning, I prepared myself a little bit of beer, local beer from Munich. Prost. Cheers. So tell me in your comments, how are you following this live stream? What are you doing right now? Are you eating, drinking? Are you enjoying this with friends or family? I don't know, tell me. Oh yes, I see there Gocha, Maria Lisa is sharing the link to the Spotify album. So, yeah. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to say this in all the languages probably. So yeah, Santé Marion, Salud. So yeah, I think that's very refreshing. Now I'm in Germany in the northern hemisphere, so it's summer here. It is quite warm these days. Enjoying a little bit of sun. Also drinking, yeah, Claudia, go for it. Ah yeah, and Neil is drinking an Oettinger. Super, cool. Santé Marion. Awesome. Ah, Português. How do you say that in Portuguese? I don't know. Paula, you're gonna have to teach me because I think I'm having some sort of lapses here. Yes, also say hello to each other so most of you know each other. Good. So the next song is actually one of the first. Saúde. I'm probably saying this the Brazilian way, so yeah, sorry for Paula and Claudia, Portuguese people from Portugal here. Saúde. Chin chin. En maracucho, no sé cómo decimos en maracucho. No sé, salud, imagínate. Carrito arde hacia octubre. Yes, we have people here all over the world. So Melissa from Berlin, Melissa and Ronald are from Berlin. Then some people from Munich. We have Eddie, Michelle, Betsy. We have Pilar from Vancouver. We have, of course, we have Claudia and Elda. I hope Elda is with you from Pösneck, also in Germany. We have Neil from Chile, also Gocha, Maria Lisa from Chile. Marion from, I don't know, Marion, where are you right now? If you're in Oman or if you're in Dubai, I don't know, but yeah. I'm really happy that you all could make it. I think I saw Senanga a bit ago, and she's in South Africa, so I'm really happy that we get to have an international audience also in several countries. So yeah, Marion is originally from France, but she's now in the Middle East, so yes, United Arab Emirates. Awesome. Good. I hope that everybody is doing their best to survive this global pandemic we're under. We have different restrictions depending on the country and the region, but yes, my mom, of course. My mom is in Richmond in the US. Sorry, Mom. Hi, Mom. So, yeah. I think we should continue, move on a little bit. Now, as I was saying, this next song, I wrote it. It was one of the first songs that I wrote ever in my life when I was still a teenager. I was probably, 14, 15 years old. I was in high school. And then I got to play with several projects of mine. And we used to have this lousy joke. I love these stupid jokes. And it's in Spanish, sorry. So, ¿qué me dices si tocamos qué me dices? So, next song, ¿qué me dices? Me atreví a decirte que no quiero estar jamás tras de tu misericordia. Lamentablemente no podemos continuar viviendo esta farsa. Todos ya lo notarán. ¿Qué me dices tú si ya pesar de que tú y yo nunca pudimos encontrar una respuesta fácil o solamente una respuesta, una salida que nos dejara en paz. Ayer fue el momento y hoy es tarde para recapacitar. ¿Qué me dices tú si ya yo te dejé bien en claro lo que sé? No quiero estar contigo y tú no quieres estar conmigo. La gente viene y va, pronto se marcharán. Lo que queda es la amistad, recuerdos del olvido. No si quieres ser mi amigo. No hay nada más que hablar, ya te puedes marchar. Ten cuidado cuando salgas por la puerta de atrás, que te puedes pegar. No hay nada más que hacer, ya no te quiero ver. No me extrañes que yo no te extrañaré, no lo haré. ¿Qué me dices tú si ya yo te dejé bien en claro lo que sé? No quiero estar contigo. Gente viene y va y se marcharán. Recuerdos del olvido, no si quieren ser mi amigo. Yay! It's kind of weird, like doing this and knowing that I have an audience and seeing all the hearts and everything, and then not hearing any applause. It's just a little bit weird. This is my first Instagram live, by the way. It's my first online concert ever. So yeah. So we have more people in the audience. We have Julia and Mavi from Italy right now. They're in Italy. Sabrina, I think you're in France somewhere. So thank you everybody for your applauses. I love this, that you're like saying hello to each other. Ah, yes. So Aga and Anina just got married last week and they're packing for their honeymoon. I'm happy to serenade you both tonight. Yeah. Good. Ah, Denise. Denise, you're also, thank you. Thank you for coming. You're also from the US. And Denise, my aunt, she's in Maracaibo. Los Keki, un saluti ai Keki. I hope I said that right. I don't know. I don't think my Italian is so good. But anyways. Yes. So now we continue with the song. This is, I think, it is the only song from this set. And I think probably the only song that I play in which I've been a co-author. So I didn't write it all myself. Mostly I write my own songs. I also compose some music by myself. But for this song, it was a collaborative effort with one of my previous bands, Sin Anestesia, which I had when I was, end of high school, first year of university, something like that. And so it was a collaborative effort, especially between Carlos Giner, he was the other guitarist in that band, and me. But also the other band members collaborated, especially Jose Manuel Delgado, I think it was his name. I'm sorry, this was so long ago that I'm not sure if I'm saying the names right. So yeah, and I just hope this works. This next song is also on the album. Maria Lisa shared the link previously to Spotify, but you can also find that on Deezer, Apple Music, whatever, Bandcamp. So yeah, the next song is called Intentar. No entiendo por qué cuando todo era perfecto acabó. Cuando pensaba que querías continuar terminó. Cierro esta puerta, abro una nueva, dejo atrás la ilusión para emprender un nuevo vuelo sin alas de traición. Ahora no entiendo por qué extraño tanto todo tu amor, porque no olvido todo lo que fue nuestra relación. Tal vez, quizás, tú lo puedas pensar, tal vez tengas un segundo y lo quieras intentar. Otra oportunidad para poder expresar todo lo que en un momento quisimos dejar atrás. Traté de convencerme de que lo nuestro fue un error y luego inevitablemente la verdad demostró que no tengo motivos serios para decir adiós. Sí que dame otro chance y lo haremos mejor. A veces pienso en no creer en cosas del destino, pero te veo y entonces siento que muero por dentro. Tal vez, quizás, tú lo puedas pensar, tal vez tengas un segundo y lo quieras intentar. Otra oportunidad para poder expresar todo lo que en un momento quisimos dejar atrás. Quisimos dejar atrás. Pintor de santos de alcoba, pintor sin tierra en el pecho, que cuando pintas tus santos no te acuerdas de tu pueblo, que cuando pintas tus vírgenes pintas angelitos bellos, pero nunca te acordaste de pintar un ángel negro. Pintor nacido en mi tierra con pincel extranjero, pintor que sigues el rumbo de tantos pintores viejos. Aunque la Virgen sea blanca, píntame angelitos negros. Si queda un pintor de santos, si queda un pintor de cielos, que haga el cielo de mi tierra con los colores de mi pueblo, con su ángel de perla fina, con su ángel de medio pelo, con sus ángeles catires y con sus ángeles morenos, con sus angelitos blancos, con sus angelitos indios, con sus angelitos negros, que vayan comiendo mango por las barriadas del cielo. Aunque la Virgen sea blanca, píntame angelitos negros. No entiendo por qué cuando todo era perfecto acabó. Tal vez, quizás, tú lo puedas pensar, tal vez tengas un segundo y lo quieras intentar. Yo solo te pido que la próxima vez que pienses en romper mi corazón recuerdes que estás allí. Recuerdes que estás allí. So that was Intentar. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I snuck up something in there. It's these are fragments from a poem by a Venezuelan poet and politician, philosopher, whatever. His name was Andrés Eloy Blanco. He was a mid-20th century Venezuelan poet. And yeah, in school we had to learn many of his poems. Sadly, I didn't get to learn this one, so I had to read it. But it is especially important right now, I think, within the whole Black Lives Matter movement. A rough translation of the title of the poem, or the main phrase of the poem, would be, "Do paint some black angels." And it talks about how in our society, I think this is my interpretation, talks about how in our society we are a mix of race. This is the Venezuelan society. We are a mix of race, mostly white, black, and Indian. And still, blacks are not represented in art or in society as they should. And this is a serious problem. So he wrote this poem, I don't know, decades ago. And still there's people who dare to say that there's no racism in Venezuela or in the world. So please don't be one of these people. Please, let's all recognize all the structural biases that exist in our society, and especially racism. We have to be aware of them, how we are both perpetrators and victims of these structural biases in our society. And to avoid them, I would recommend to educate ourselves, to read, to think, discuss, to get to know people and have interesting conversations about it, but also to go to your local Black Lives Matter movement demonstration. Also, donate a little bit of your time and or your money, depending on your conditions, to any NGO or foundation that is supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah. Good. Then welcome everybody who has come during the last song. Again, Andrés Eloy Blanco. Do read something about him. He is amazing. Yeah, so we're coming towards the end of our transmission. The next song is actually not available on the record. I always say that I want to record it because I really, really like this song, but I don't know, time, life, whatever. So I'm happy to share it with you guys here. Some of my previous classmates might know it because this is yet another one of the songs that I wrote way back in high school, and they might have heard it before. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens if I ever get to record this song. Hopefully, maybe after my PhD. The song is called Mil y Última. So it's another song in Spanish. All of them are in Spanish, so you get a little bit of everything. You get like interludes in English, songs in Spanish. Yeah, we have also a lot of people coming here from Venezuela. I think that's it. I hope my sister is somewhere there. My sister lives in Panama, so we might also add another country there. Then, of course, we have Alejandro from Rige Viejo and Ana Karina, and they're joining us from Colombia, from Bogota. Prost, salud. So yes, also about this set of concerts that we have, we're 4 artists, and I said that weird. We're 4 artists, and we planned 4 concerts where one of us is playing on a different day. Neil opened it up yesterday. He's a fellow friend and artist. He's living right now in Chile. He's originally from Venezuela. And yesterday he played some songs from his current and also previous projects, as well as other covers from Venezuelan, actually Maracuchan bands. So we all come from the city of Maracaibo. So yeah, local bands. Yeah. Then today it's me. Hi, I'm Daloa, and I'm playing in the name of my project, Tulips and Dragons, Tulipanes y Dragones. Then next week we have Rige Viejo by Alejandro Delgado. That's on Saturday. and we're gonna close with Senanga Kuti on Sunday. So stay tuned for all of the concerts that we have prepared for you, all supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. Good. Then we can continue with the next song, Mili Última. Again, this song is not available on any platform, so enjoy it here, live on Instagram. So that was it, Mili Última. Kind of screwed up in the beginning. I completely forgot the lyrics, but yeah. Hi, Perrine, welcome, Prost. So Perrine is a friend of mine joining us also from Berlin. Ida. So Ida es Tizas de Colores. She's joining us from Chile, from Santiago. Yeah. I'm happy that you've liked it despite the forgetfulness of the lyrics. But when we record it, yeah, I don't know, soon, hopefully. So yeah. And now we're actually in the very end. I have a little bit of a surprise. Well, I don't know if it's a surprise, but it's another song from one of my previous bands, Synesthesia, that I've saved for the end. I haven't played this in a long time. So also forgive me if I forget the lyrics again. Actually, if I forget the lyrics, just sing along, because I know that some of you know the lyrics, including my mom. I hope you can remember some of it, so please sing along. Almost there. Yes, so the next song, there's a funny story about the next song. It was on a Friday night. I was still in high school, so I don't know, what, 15 years old or something. I was at home, and it was something like 7 p.m. and I used to live with my parents and my sister, and we decided to go out for a family dinner on Friday night. So I was like playing my guitar, because that's what I would always do back then. And I started having this idea for the song. And I was like, oh my God, there's an idea for this song. But at the same time, there was my mom telling me like, Daloa, you have to get ready because dinner, because whatever. And I'm like, no, but I don't want to forget the song. So I kind of like started it really quickly with the guitar. And then I had to go take a shower. And while I was taking the shower, like the song was coming to me. And I was like, taking a shower. And at the same time singing the song, like repeating it all over so that I wouldn't forget until I came out. And I could like actually scribble it on a piece of paper before leaving for the restaurant. So I don't know how long it took me to write that song, like minus the shower, maybe something like 5 minutes, but basically because I didn't have more time to write it. And I was lucky enough to remember it once I came back. So yeah, next and last song for now is called Contraseña.
Veo una figura que se parece a ti. Me pregunto si tú sabes cómo llegar a ese lugar donde quieren ir todos. Mi amuleto no funciona, de mi memoria te borras lentamente y sin indicios de piedad. Eres tan inalcanzable para mí. Yo te vi un segundo antes de que tú voltearas hacia un lado equivocado y te olvidaras de mí, a quien nunca notaste. Intento buscar respuestas, pero mi mente no puede explicar qué sucedió. Y de repente una idea vuelvo sobre un sueño, sobre una vida que pasó hace tiempo, qué sé yo, no lo sé. Eres tan inalcanzable para mí. Yo te vi un segundo antes de que tú voltearas hacia el lado equivocado y te olvidaras de mí, a quien nunca notaste. Eres tan inalcanzable para mí. Yo te vi un segundo
Contraseña. So we're getting really close to the end of our transmission. That was the last song, actually. I want to thank everybody for coming, for sharing a little bit of your time with me. Also with me and my beer. So Prost again. Cheers. Please remember to come also to the next 2 concerts that we have on this set. Next Saturday we have Rige Viejo. And on Sunday we have Senangakuti. You can find the information on the flyer, and I'll also be posting a countdown here on my account, so you can also like save that to your own reminders and join us when that happens. Please remember to support the Black Lives Matter movement. We're trying to tear down and break as much as possible all of these structural biases that we have in society, with which we live every day, for which we're all both victims and perpetrators, and we have to take responsibility of it. So please educate yourself, read books by Black artists, Black writers again. Listen to songs by Black artists also. Watch movies by Black directors, especially if they're women. And support your local Black Lives Matter demonstration, and donate a little bit of your time or money, depending on your possibilities, to NGOs and other types of foundations doing something to reduce structural bias in terms of racism. Elancoa, I'd love to play something, but actually I don't want Instagram to cut me out. El Juego, no. El Juego is another song that might come for an upcoming concert. Hopefully, if we get to repeat this. So, yes. I think I might maybe close again with the intro, which is kind of short. And it's a song that it's a song that gave the name of the band, Tulipanes y Dragones, and it comes thanks to my classmates María Ángel Contreras and Sabrina Pons. In a high school story, yet another high school story, I just decided to write a song about how nonsensical it sounded. Tulipanes y Dragones, papel en boplas y metras. So thank you everybody for coming. Tulipanes y dragones, papel en boplas y metras. Tulipanes y dragones, tulipanes y dragones, papel en boplas y metras. Tulipanes y dragones. Gracias a todos por venir. Gracias a tutti. Merci a tous. Thank you everybody for coming. Vielen Dank an alle. Have a good night then. Wait, now I need to know how to turn this off. So I click and. I still have a few minutes, so I'm just gonna ask really quickly. This is my first Instagram live streaming. So I'm gonna click and then if I wanna save the video, I'm gonna see an option to do that, hopefully. I need some assistance here on the experts on Instagram stories. Yes. Black Lives Matter. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna get creative, right? Like, why not? I'm gonna just. Yes, I wanna save it, but how do I do that? Gotcha. Need to messy? I don't know if I. Okay. I don't want Instagram to cut me out. So thank you again. Take care. Stay safe during COVID times. Ciao.